Hey guys, what's going on? Ryan here with another video. Here you're seeing the Autarch who will be leading my forces. And his name is Ciridan Leralonde, the Autarch of the Bloody Dawn warhost. Name I came up with. I'll probably do a bio since I did play a lot of Dungeons & Dragons when I was in high school. So I wrote up a whole backstory to get in the Eldar mood, and I'll be sharing with you in a video coming soon. Anyway, you can see he's got the rune. His personal rune is on the left side. Modified Autarch rune, the Bloody Dawn, so you can kind of see a sun rising, and then a blood drip coming off of the rune. Also a soul stone. I mean, if you look at the Eldar book and what the runes mean. So, his personal rune. And on the right side, the rune of Yandin. Let's see if it's getting a little bit out of focus. But anyway, there you go. And on the back, a Japanese inspired, I guess, signaling flag, or flag that all the guys kind of wear. You kind of can see it in the movie The Last Samurai. And I'm not quite sure if I want to go with a Greek-inspired look or a Japanese-inspired look. I'm kind of torn on that. I do like the horse hair helmets, but I also kind of like the Asian look. Not a lot of people do them, or it's not done very much. And so I might just do that, just to make the army look a little different. Anyway, he's equipped with, of course, Last Blaster power weapon. I might do a little bit more detail work on him later, but for now, the rush job, I gotta go to the club and play Tay in about an hour, or actually, well, 45 minutes now. But okay, and the unit of 7 Striking Scorpions, of course. And then we have the Swooping Hawks. Unfortunately, my friend Nolan Endicott did not supply me with the Swooping Hawks like I hoped he would. He lost them last night. So Nolan, if you're watching this, big disappointment. But I guess it's okay because I didn't really get through with them. The 6 that I had. Yeah, they're not quite done yet. So I'm not going to give you a close-up, but you can kind of see the initial work coming along on them. And then these Warp Spiders, of course, are praying proxy as Swooping Hawks. Something I don't really like to do, but I guess is necessary this time around. But definitely by the next game, they will be done, and I'll show you what they look like before then. Alright, so that's the warhost. Now, on to tactics. So, the tactics for these guys is these Swooping Hawks will be hopefully the star players of the game. They have their Swooping Hawk bombs with strength 4, AP 4, and will be targeting the key units in his army, namely the veterans on that quad gun. I actually used the quad gun in the tournament that I had played with Imperial Guard, and it's quite nasty. So I don't want to be taking too many of those shots, especially since I'm armor 4 on everything but the Scorpions, which are armor 3. So they'll be dropping in and killing the officers, trying to kill the SO or the JO, and definitely want to take out those vets. Alright, so after that, maybe if I have enough, depending on how the game's going, I'll probably jump them off again, maybe in turn 2, turn 3, and deep strike them then again. I think you can do that, I gotta look it up, and then drop more bombs on them, so I can take them out from afar. One of the problems with this army is getting outranged by guards, something I overlooked when I was constructing this army, because those autocannons and those mortars. Anyway, the Autarch here with his bodyguard of red helms. Their tactic is fairly simple. They're going to be starting as close as possible to the battle line and rushing forward. And if things go well and I kill a guard, they'll be assaulting in, rushing in, shooting, assaulting, and trying to win the day. My Autarch will be challenging the Commissar, of course. I don't think he'll accept, because he'll want his Commissar in the back, like a coward, like the coward he is. But anyway, if he doesn't accept, the Autarch will start killing guys. If he does accept, hopefully the Autarch will kill him. Stands a pretty good chance of killing him. If things go south, these guys will be moving back, hanging back, trying to take the objective, or trying to hold on to the objective. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen if the Hawks don't do their job. Because if the Hawks don't do their job, then I'm going to start taking like 6 autocannon shots and then a lot of mortars. And I don't think they're going to last too long, even in cover. And of course they will be in cover, because I don't want to be taking too many kills. He's outnumbering me 2-1 already. So I got to be careful with the way I use these units. And lastly, these Striking Scorpions. I had 2 options with these Striking Scorpions. I could outflank them since they have stealth, or I could stealth them. And I decided to go with the stealth move, because if I go outflank, there's a 33% chance that the outflank will fail, and they won't get there in time. They'll start on the other side of the board. And 66% chance of success is not bad, but I don't really want to gamble the game on this, because he's got a little bit too much long range. I don't think I can hang back really and take it. So they gotta go in. So hopefully they'll be deployed. I'll be able to deploy them in a spot that's out of sight, and so they'll only take like maybe the mortars. They'll be rushing forward. I'm going to be trying to close within 15 or 16 inches or so. That should give me a good, or less actually, but outside of 12, I don't want to take the rapid fire. So outside of 12, preferably within 15 or 16 inches, hopefully 13. But anyway, they have fleets, so they'll be able to re-roll the run moves and re-roll the charge moves. So that range I think is going to be good for them. Yeah, so they'll be running up and trying to assault either probably the blob squad of infantry. I think they'll do really well with their Manda Blasters and their chain strength 6 chainsword attacks. And yeah, no real choice. These guys are, if I mess up, I have a feeling these guys are just going to die. Brave little guys that they are. I won't be able to, once the assault begins, there'll be dedicated assault units. I'd have a feeling if the assault fails, if I'm unable to break his line, he'll just hang back and blast me, and it'll be really hard to come back. If things go badly, these guys are just gonna jump up and down and drop the bombs and hopefully get an officer or 2. Once they go in, they'll probably kill the vet squad and maybe get an officer, or maybe maim a squad or 2. But then they'll get torn up really fast. But the tactic is to give him lots of options. So there'll be 2 squads here, there'll be the Scorpions running forward, and there'll be the Autarch with his bodyguard running forward. So hopefully he won't be able to make a decision. He'll shoot maybe the wrong unit, and the right unit will get in. The right unit shoot would probably be the Striking Scorpions, to be honest. But if enough of the Hawks live, I mean, they've got Assault 3, Strength 3, AP 5, so they will be killing 1 man per Hawk, actually. So they're a threat too. And of course, the Autarch, not so much of a threat. Maybe in hand-to-hand, I think he'll get swarmed by too many guard, but the Bladestorm, not the Bladestorm, but the Shuriken, Dire Avenger Shuriken cannons, yeah, are a threat too, and it's a pretty big squad. It's the 10-man squad. So anyway, wish me luck. If you want to see the battle report, hit subscribe, and yeah, I will post it soon. All right, thanks. Bye bye now.